Hi guys, Bacchus Bruce. Got a really fun Syrah opportunity here today. This is the Cadaretta winery out of Columbia Valley, Washington. The 2014 Syrah and the 2015 Syrah. Managed to find both of these at different grocery outlets here in the Bay Area. Really good value. These are $35 bottles of wine, picked up for about $7 each. Great opportunity, as we like to say, from grocery outlets. So it's always fun to try vertical wines from a given producer. It kind of gives you an idea of the style that the winemaker is kind of shooting for, and see if you can kind of pin down any consistencies. Now, the 14 and the 15 both are considered kind of hot vintages, 14 being hot and 15 being hotter. Here in California, particularly, the 15s were really very concentrated with lower yields. Now, not so much in Washington as California, but same sort of deal, with 14 being a more kind of balanced vintage, 15 being a little bit more focused with the concentration. So the Syrah is actually a little bit different actually for both of these. So the 14 is 99% Syrah with just 1% Viognier actually. This is more of a GSM blend on the 15. The 15 is 78% Syrah, 11% Grenache, 9% Mourvedre, and 2% Viognier. So it's more of a GSM kind of Rhone style blend. Looking at the color, you can kind of see that they are both very similar. And let's go ahead and take a look at the notes I've got here now. I'm not going to be able to memorize everything on both of these wines. I'm kind of going to read them to you. But on the nose, on the 14, didn't have as much kind of expression as the 15, not quite as concentrated. But some really pretty stuff going on. Some boysenberry, blueberry, licorice, anise sort of thing going on. Some pretty lavender. A little bit of like what I call crushed charcoal, kind of an earthy component to it. Very, very pretty on that 14. The 15 is a little bit earthier, in my opinion. It's more leather, more saddle, more cherry berry than boysenberry, blueberry, kind of blue fruits. Kind of a leafy tobacco thing going on in this 15 as well. Really interesting contrast. Good stuff going on. Let's go ahead and take a look at the palate here on the 14. So I'm getting a pretty firm tannins, a lot of sweet oak, definitely a smooth, elegant sort of style. A little bit of cola, some coffee notes in there as well. Really ripe red cherry berry fruit, and a little bit of barrel char. Now on the 15, I'm getting kind of more like a brighter fruit expression on this. But again, consistent with the earthier notes that we got on the nose, tobacco and black tea. There's like an undercurrent of cassis and black cherry going on, but very earthy style. And now a softer tannin on the 15 as well, so it definitely is a little more approachable in that sense. But both really lovely wines, both very similar stylistically for sure. So the winemaker's done a good job in that sense. And going to do a little food and wine pairing on the Instagram. So take a look at that. Thanks for stopping by Cadaretta Winery, 14 and 15 Syrah. See you in the tasting room.